Obviously, one of our jobs as mothers is to not tell them the truth about how we were as kids. We want them to think that we were more put together so that they end up being better than us. That's called mothering. Never tell your kids that you did anything wrong. Otherwise, your kid will think it's okay for them to do it. As far as they know, you were a math genius. You've never shoplifted. You kept your room clean. You've never done a prank call. You've never mooned anybody. You've never been arrested. And you have lived a spick and span lifestyle sexually. Are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room? And by that I mean the crap in my daughter's room. I just want her room to be clean. Yeah. But my son's room is actually pretty neat. Then you go into my daughter's room and it's like a shitstorm. You open a drawer in Eleanor's room, you're likely to find a hard-boiled egg. I just opened a bin today and I found underpants, a ceramic fish, and a naked LOL doll. Hey Mom, I pulled out my trundle bed and I found my recorder. And I go, what is on the mouthpiece? And she goes, gum. But when you open her vanity, you open the drawer, it's perfectly organized. And there's only like 5 things. And they all have their place. I've got my lipstick. And I've got my 1 pair of earrings.
You gotta stop letting her watch Silence of the Lambs, Kristen.
I said to her, you gotta stop leaving your clothes on the floor. And her thought was, I hear you. And I thought, she's taking it in.
She said the words, I hear you.
I hear you. And then she says, Mommy, I'm gonna try harder. And I'm like, I'm crushing motherhood.
Did she want money or something?
No. She then took the clothes off the floor and threw them to the 3rd shelf in the corner of her closet, to which I did not find them for months. And by the time I found them, she'd outgrown them. Do you want to know what's so frustrating is when a kid loses a shoe?
They can't find shoes that are in the middle
Absolutely
of the room.
not.
Well, that's where it's been. That's where this crock has been the entire time. That's
God
like,
bless America.
we tell them, okay, you got to clean this area up. And then all they do is find toys that they haven't played with in months and play with them.
Every single time. You buy them the Barbie because they did the thing. You give them the Barbie and then it's stuff. And then the Barbie shoes are everywhere. You step on them and they go right up your Dyson.
And the junkier the shit is, the more the kids like it.
Totally.
That's
they
the
would
only thing
prefer.
they play with. Are you
They're like,
joking me?
ball with the stick.
If it comes in a Happy Meal, it's more
their favorite
beloved than anything else.
And you try to throw it away and they're like, how dare you?
Guess what? You're going to get the same one tomorrow. What do we do with all these stuffed animals?
I don't know. Because they mostly have sentimental value. Also, I found one that I'm like, is this the booger wiper? Is this what we do with that one?
We honestly have some Beanie Boos that have duct tape legs.
We had a friend that gave us a whole box of Beanie Boos, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? We got Eleanor a new bike, brand new. Eleanor goes, you know what? I'm going to put crafting stickers all over it. All over it with one day. I was like, is this what we use for car paint?
I have this theory that's the cheaper the sticker, the
harder the sticks.
Yeah. I got big trouble when I was a kid. They had that white provincial, like French, with the gold furniture in my room.
I know where this is going.
I put Kiss stickers all over
Nightmare.
The band Kiss.
They don't come off.
Nope. I find so many things from the kitchen. No
Oh,
joking.
God.
Every few months, I find a milk it's a triple cream brie.
My room was a complete hellhole when I was a kid. And I'm kind of messy still. My room is kind of messy all the time. But my shame spaces where people can walk in and judge you about whether or not you're messy are clean.
My room was so bad. My mom would come knock on my door and she'd be like, we're out of bowls. Could you maybe clean your room and find them all? They'd be under the bed.
It's like your kids. Yeah. I was such a mess. This was a big deal, by the way, because we were from a small town and we did not have a movie theater. So we were going to go see Karate Kid, which if you know me, ends up being a pretty big experience for me.
Pivotal moment
in my development. And lots of crushes. So my mom said, we're going to go see Karate Kid, but you have to clean your room. I took all my crap and I didn't put it in my closet. I put it in a hallway closet because I thought she won't see it. So I think the worst part of that experience is when she came in, she almost had tears in her eyes and she was like, you did such a good job, Kristen. I'm so proud of you. I didn't say a thing. I took it in. I was like, thanks, Mom. And then she went to the hall closet and I knew I was in trouble because she used all 3 of my names. She's like, Kristen Margaret Hensley, you are not going to Karate Kid. I'm going to take your cousin.
And then to get even with her, you dressed like Ralph Macchio for 5 to 6 years.